Good morning. The sun is shining bright today. So I had my meeting last night. So first thing first. So yesterday I went live on Twitch for the first time in like 5-6 years. I used to do wine and wow, and used to do Hearthstone, and I haven't. I played those since streaming, but I haven't streamed since then, since I had my first son. So I did that. That was fun. Sorry, I'd turned off the do not disturb, so I have my group alerts going off. So that was fun to do that. It didn't go well at first. The whole first half of the day just didn't go well. My live didn't. My morning live, I had to shut down pretty early into it. I had my computer stuff just going all wrong with my systems. I had to switch monitors. My husband gave me his monitor. And my travel monitor is now not what I'm using. So, so I tried to go live on Twitch. Things weren't going right. They couldn't see the gameplay, the game screen at all. I was playing Among Us. But I figured we got it working again, and I went right back on. And had a really successful stream as far as, I made friends. So that was kind of a big deal for me. Because, that's part of the fun is, making friends when you play, with random people. And, meeting a community and creating, your own community. So that was a real highlight of my day. And one of the girls, she came on to we were playing, and she logged onto my Twitch stream while we were in lobby. She wasn't cheating. And was like, "Oh, you're really pretty." I was like, "That's so nice," because I feel I look like crap today. Because I barely did anything with myself. And I was having a really rough day. And so she just really made my day with that. But yeah, so I did that yesterday, and I also did a lot of, not really editing, because I'd already had edited a video, and I just had made clips out of it, so I got those clips into, I did all the stuff and the things, and got it into YouTube, and got them all scheduled, so I'm pre-scheduled out on those for a bit, so that's nice. Because that'll let me focus a little more on getting these programs together and fixing up Twitch. And I actually put out a Twitch schedule for, say, 3 or 4. I think 4 days. So I have Tuesday night is going to be, if we do nights, they're at 8:30 to 11. So on Tuesdays, we're doing Lethal Company, and that will be a, set group, that will be in that, and then, I think we're doing level 3 this Tuesday, so that'll be a set group, and then Thursday, during the day at, 2, is gonna be, I think I said, 1 to 2? 1 to 3? I think 1 to 3 is going to be Among Us. And that will, as of right now, it will not be a live, it will be a live stream. This is the 3rd night in a row that I have not really gotten sleep. So I do while I'm because they don't transfer from each. But I don't know, I'm like really picky. So I always spray my brush cleaner onto something so I can just in between. But it won't transfer, actually. So, but anyway, so that for right now will not be a set group of people. But it will be in, through modded, because we do proximity chat. So, that will be Thursdays. And then Fridays is going to be night. And so again, 8:30 to 11. And that's going to be Pal World. And that will be just me and Michael. I really got to fix these eyebrows. That will just be me and Michael. And then, I hate the way they're looking today. They were looking funky last night during my meeting. I'm like using my Zoom camera to like try to fix my eyebrow and it wasn't working. I think Gabby was laughing at me. And Sundays, I think that's at 2, will be makeup with me. So that'll be like a just chat pretty much while I'm doing my makeup, and that'll kind of be the theme of talk, although it will be chatting. So that could be anything of me like doing my makeup, doing like one like set thing of makeup, or talking about, you know, trying new products, or doing my hair, or whatever. Because it's beauty and style, I think, was the grouping for that. So, but I also downloaded another game so I'll buy like games that are like on super sale. Like they're like just ridiculously cheap. I put setting spray into my eyebrow wax. So what was I saying? Oh, so I get games that are like super cheap and like random. If I think, I mean, you know, I'll try it. It looks kind of like horror or puzzly. So I'm going to do a like play my Steam library thing. And so I have Arcs Fatalis or something like that. And I just downloaded that. So I will be playing that soon. Like, possibly today. Because they tried it, right? Yeah. So I'll probably play that today, try that game out, and then when I'm done, that'll get edited. That won't be a live. Trying my Steam library ones won't be live because they are such random games, and I could run into a lot of like technical difficulties, and I just don't want to put anybody through that. So that's the plan there. And then, so today is about a bit of a different day, and I'm not happy about today at all, because we have to go and take the kids back to the doctor's office, because Maryland's school system, or at least our county school system, is absolutely messed up. So you may or may not know that we've been like pretty much essentially fighting to get our kids' medical records from North Carolina to the doctor's office. And somehow they still don't have one of our kids' records, even though we've had them sent twice. And the, company that sends them has confirmed that they have sent them. But they're like, oh, we only have one link, so we could only get his, but not his, and we do have hers, though. So, super frustrating. And when they got it, one of the main purposes was to see if they had this lead poisoning blood test. Turns out they don't, because why would they? Why is it necessary? It's not like they have rabies or would have rabies. My kids don't have lead poisoning. They wouldn't. They haven't lived in a house with lead. Because we've never signed a lead-based paint addendum when buying a house. So they have to go today to get blood taken. And I'm speaking from my own experience of this is too, like, the age that they're at is too traumatic of an age to just be taking blood tests for ridiculous reasons, unless it's, like, absolutely necessary. Yes, if you thought they had rabies or some, like, actual, like, contagious thing, or like an actual reason to assume that there was a need to have them blood tested, which is not what's happening here. They don't think that they have it. This is something that they need in order to let them into school. Ridiculous. But it's very traumatic at this age to get your blood taken. So I'm really worried because my kids didn't like the shots. That was traumatic enough. But this is different because this isn't just like, you're done. No, this is, they have to you're gonna have to see, it's gonna take a second. So I'm not happy about it, because I, as a young child, probably my oldest age, maybe a little younger, probably a little older, I think maybe I was 8, I had to have my blood, taken for a blood test because my grandpa just died of cancer, and I feel like his, like, it was really quick, the whole thing, but I had to have my blood taken because they wanted to get me tested to see if I had, like, the genes for it, and I'm terrified of needles, I certainly didn't want to have, like, my blood taken. So they asked my dad, do you want an arm holder for her? He's like, yes, please. And he's thinking that it's going to be, like, the chair thing where they, like, Velcro your arm down and it'll be fine. Mind you, my whole life I've been very tiny but very, very feisty. Like, aggressive. Which I'll tell you a story about that later, but I have plenty of them. But they come in, so they go out, and they come in, and there's this big guy, like, oof, like, the unnecessarily large for a nurse. Like, he's probably the one that takes care of the mental patients, like, that kind of big. So he comes in, and this large man is holding me down so they could take my blood. And I'm just like, I don't want that to be the situation with my kids today. I'm so terrified that they're going to have to be, like, physically restrained to have this blood taken so they can go to school, which it should be that you could say, hi, I have this kid who is school aged. And they're like, okay, let's get them in. Let's get basic information. Just prove that you're, like, the parent. Let's get them in. And if you're not the parent, I mean, then I guess they're probably better in school and you can figure that out later. But, like, get them into school and then, like, you can get all of the rest of the stuff. But no, instead it's pulling teeth and you want us to do all of this stuff. You have to have all these shots first and physical and dentist appointment, which did nothing. Like, the fluoride thing was, like, voluntary, so they had to have a cleaning. Why does my kid have to professionally have their teeth cleaned to go to and get an education? And it wasn't cheap. We only had 2 of the kids done. It was like $500, $600, like between $500 and like $700. That is ridiculous, absolutely insane for having their teeth cleaned and fluoride. We were there for like 30 minutes, less than an hour. It's insane. So, and that is something that the state required, and there was no uninsured pricing situation there because we are self-pay. Because insurance is just too much. We don't qualify for any of the helpful insurance coverages, and we're not like bringing in all this money, so we can't afford insurance. It would cost us way more. If we had dental insurance for them, I'd be paying that much monthly for their coverage. It's ridiculous. So yeah, so we have to do that today. That's what we're going to do pretty much once everyone's had breakfast and we're ready to go. But I'm not happy about it. I'm actually very upset about it. I don't want to have to do this, but we have their meeting on Tuesday because MJ's going to have to, I think, get tested to see if he's smart enough to be a first grader. Because, again, the way that Maryland works is they have to do... You have to see the way I take the lid off. It's chaotic. They have to do kindergarten before they can do first. And he hasn't done kindergarten because North Carolina is different on how early you have to get them into school. So we decided to keep them with them, especially like the beginning of the school year and everything, because oh my gosh, it's just a huge sweat spot now. Because we're still like the back and forth of North Carolina. We're still North Carolina residents, but we're Maryland residents. So Michael's like fully pretty much a Maryland resident, but still a North Carolina active working real estate agent. Meanwhile, I'm an active North Carolina resident, but all the stuff that I do is like really happening in Maryland. So it's all very but yeah, so we have Tuesday meeting, and I'm hoping if we're doing that, Michael had the conversation, so I don't know exactly what the point of the Tuesday meeting is. Hopefully it's to get them into the freaking, like, do whatever test you gotta do. Like, he may not be able to read or write or tie his shoes, but he can do multiplication in his head. He can do really well on video games. Yeah, I mean, he's pretty smart, and he's very, like, strong-willed and everything. So, I don't know, but I haven't been around many first graders since I was in first grade, so I don't know what a first grader is supposed to be like. But he feels pretty normal to me, and it could be low bias, but I do think the kid's pretty smart. So hopefully they'll agree, and maybe they'll let him, like, just finish out. I think he's technically supposed to be in kindergarten right now, so maybe they'll let him let him finish out kindergarten with the rest of the class, so he can, like, kind of make friends and, you know, get out there and everything. If not, like, let him just go into first grade class for the rest of the school year, and then just do first grade again next year, maybe, which would be a little weird. I don't know, are first graders, like, that mean? Would they, like, make comments about him getting held back or something? Because he's not getting held back if he, like, it would just be like he actually joined first grade early and just had like an extended first grade year. I don't know. Only been a parent for 6 years. 2017. Is it 6? Is it 7? It's not quite 7 yet. I mean, with him in my belly, it makes it 7. But, yeah, I mean, never had a kid go to school before, never done this. So it's new. And then I'm just hoping that I'm not going to have, like, be parent shamed in there. Because I feel like that's happened to us in doctor's offices for, like, not knowing what lip tie and tongue tie were. There's something else, like, we just didn't know, because I feel like it's not a common thing, and yes, there are books for parenting, but when you register that you're pregnant, or when you're registered as, like, you're in the hospital and have a kid, they don't then send you resources, like your community, your county doesn't send you resources going, hey, you had a kid at this time, so that means it's time for you to go and do this thing that's, required by the state or the school system or whatever. None of that is a thing. So that makes it hard to know what to do and when to do it and what to look for if you're not surrounded by a community. Sorry, my husband's eye's been messing up too. Same one, weirdly enough. So yeah, we've dealt with parent shaming, and I hate it. I wouldn't parent shame somebody for just not knowing something automatically, because I don't feel like we should just kind of know things automatically. I think this stuff needs to be given, information needs to be given to us, because also not everybody was prepared necessarily to be a parent. Thankfully we knew we were going to be a parent every time. There were no surprises, but I meant to do that for but yeah, I'm very squirrely today. I was reminded yesterday in the meeting that I talked about aliens once. I think I blacked it out, because I'm not an alien person. I do not believe in them, so we're not going to go down that rabbit hole. But yeah, I'm trying to think what all I have to do today, because I need to kind of have my day planned out. We have the doctor, and then I stream tonight on Twitch. I think that's all that I have actually scheduled today. I feel like this doctor's appointment's gonna take a while. My husband's like, it shouldn't be long, because they're just taking blood, but taking blood of 3 young kids, because we're gonna get everybody done, because she's gonna need it eventually, and they only have to get it, I think, once, because they said it would be something that they would have had done as babies or something. So hopefully that's true, and we can get her blood tested today, and then that'll be the end of that. We'll see. But probably gonna have to take them to, like, eat or something after that. I mean, I'm so anxious. They know they're going to the doctor. We told them yesterday at dinner. But they don't really know what is going on. They don't know what's being done this time. Because last time they knew they were getting shots. I hear One Piece voices they're making. They knew that they were going in for shots, and it was a whole lot of anxiety from them about it. So don't know how it's gonna go, and I'm really anxious. Yes, I'm coloring my ears. Just going flawless. But yeah. Oh, and do have to go to the pharmacy because AJ all my kids have eczema really badly, but AJ gets it right here, and he scratches, and he won't stop, and he knows he's not supposed to, and he knows it makes it bad, but it's winter, and that's, like, the worst time for him, so I'm gonna go pick up his medication, ointment, I think it's ointment versus the cream. It was, like, the stronger of the two. Oh, look, YouTube's recommending my video to me. I just had a new video drop. It's one of the Pow World clips that I edited up yesterday. So go check it out. But yeah, so we gotta pick up that cream. Thankfully the pharmacist is not far out of the way. Yeah, I literally think that's all that we have on the schedule today. But we might have to do a little, a little extra something for the kids for making them have their blood taken. Because, I like to wipe away the traumatic experience with something better so that maybe that doesn't stick with them. We did that with them getting the shots. We took them to get haircuts after, and they actually did, like, super, super good. And we then took them to Red Robin, and they got milkshakes. So we'll see. I'm putting a sweater on over. I started getting ready for my day, just going down and gonna do my editing and streaming. So I was gonna have super comfy pants on and a hoodie, and then I realized that hoodie is also the same hoodie that I wore last time we were at the doctor's office last week before. So wasn't gonna do that and have them thinking that's the only clothes that I have. I do that while I'm streaming. You just hear me in a panic moment. Yeah. So we probably do something like that. But I also don't know the town very well. So I don't really know where to take them. The milkshake place that we enjoy taking them, they do the high up, piled high ones. They are in Frederick. So they're not say nowhere, because everything's pretty close here. You can get everywhere within 2 hours. You can be across the state. But Frederick's like an hour and a half. So it's not like we go there every day. Oh wait, no, it's not Frederick. It's Ellicott, sorry. Ellicott, still. It's like an hour. We don't have anything like that near us. So we can't do that. So what shall we do? I don't know. We also did, I think that day too, we also did Target because we had to get them shoes for winter and for school. So he's got new shoes, and Svetlana's got new shoes. AJ, I guess, isn't going into school this year, but he'll go in next year. Why is this? This eye looks darker, doesn't it? It does. Guys, I need to get sleep. I made it very clear to my husband tonight. 11, we're done. We have to stop playing at 11 because if we don't stop until midnight, then that means I'm not getting to sleep until like 1. And I can't keep going like this. I'm gonna burn out. Does that look better? No, why is... Okay, am I the only one seeing this? I'm like trying to stay out of this. I think this is more like swollen than this one or something. I don't know. I'm done with that right now. Pretty much done. I just need blush. Let's try this one. How's this blush look on me? Oopsies. That's okay. It's foolproof. It really is. Because I do crazy stuff all the time, and without having to like wipe all the makeup off, I'm able to fix it. That's why I like it. I feel like I look awake, even though I am nowhere near it. What? Let's try pink lip today. I'm switching it up. This is usually my cheek. This is usually my lip. So I just put that on my cheek, and I'm going to put this on my lip. Oh. I think I grabbed too much on my finger. You do not need to grab much, especially that one. For some reason, it might be because I use it every day. But this one's like creamier than the one I use for my lip. Sandstone. So I did that there versus here. I don't know. It looks okay on camera, but it feels a little too false when I'm looking straight on. I need new lip colors. I think I'm gonna... I like it enough. Oh. And set. Set it and forget it. Wow, age myself. Y'all probably. How many of you actually know what a set it and forget it rotisserie is? Probably the only rotisserie you've ever seen is at a Food Lion. We had a set it and forget it rotisserie machine growing up. Didn't use it very much. Oh, good old days of childhood. I asked my leader, she met with the president of Saint yesterday, and I was like, yeah, can you ask them about getting the setting for the mist and not spit? Because I don't want to be spit on. I just want a nice, smooth, misty coverage. That's all I'm asking. See, don't y'all ever assume that I'm just gonna like tell you something's great if it's not. I mean, the setting spray, the actual product itself, it's good. The spray bottle that it's in, not good. It does not spray right. The night cream, absolutely amazing. Love this. Love, 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 love this. But the first week of using it, it was like separated. Like coming out the top because it's pushed up, and it was separating and it was very frustrating. But now it's doing fine. It comes out perfectly, like mixed, and it's great, and I love it. The face wipes, love these because you know I am done really late, and I don't want to sit there and wash my face. After a very long day. So I do my face, scrub in the morning, but I do my wipes at night. And it like cleanses my face too, so it's great. Love that for me. I don't have like the full skincare line from them. Because I already had skincare stuff that I, do like and will use until it's done, and then when I can afford it, I will get the full skincare and try it out from Saint, and let you know how that goes. But for now, like my day cream, it's not from them. It's a super cheap one. I just got what was like available through like Instacart, literally. My hair's not dry yet. I don't know what I did yesterday and the day before to have my hair was like full waves, as if I had wavy hair, and I don't. You can see I took a shower. This is my hair drying straight. I don't have a lot of volume. I have very thin hair. It's like porcelain, dull hair. And I lose hair by the handfuls. My hair has not been its natural color since 2nd grade. My mom started doing blonde highlights, and then after that my hair was getting bleached, and then my dad would be upset because I was blonde, so I'd have to go back to brunette, and then my mom would put me back to blonde, and then I go back to brunette. And then once I got older, I started doing like black and dark this and dark that and bleaching, and yeah. So let me just cover up that wet spot with my little cutie. See, I added little things to it. Get him real cute. And I got him drinking coffee, and then Oh my gosh, try and get out the chair. Show you this one. You got a little butt. Is that gonna get me banned? Because I just showed Baby Yoda's butt. Alright, well, I'm gonna go start the day. Y'all have a good one. Bye.